Okay, so now it's race time. We're lining up at the gates here. Yes, so in this video we will go through my entire race, both with GoPro helmet camera footage and live stream footage from the official live stream from the event with 3 different cameramen that I've got permission to use the footage. So here you see me lining up at the left on the inside starting gate. Alright, now let's go through the first 1.5 lap on the GoPro camera, because that's where most of the action happened. And as you can see, I got a really good start where I started out in 3rd place after the first turn. And then you will see later how I passed this guy in front of me, and also you will see how I get passed by another guy and why. And you know, it's so cool with racing that you learn something new every time you do a race. Even top pro riders, they will say in the interviews after the race that they learned something. So now let's talk about what I learned in this race. So here I am jumping on the left side, the inside, and then when I come to this speed check jump, I didn't take the far right line. As you can see, this guy, he passed me now because he took the lower line. There's a really low line on the edge of the track. And I didn't have time to practice that because I arrived late for practice. And then look, this guy, he tried to make a pass on me, but he was aggressive on the throttle because it's slippery. And then I passed this guy here by clearing the jump, and he didn't clear the jump. He did the single option, and I cleared the big double option. So I just simply passed him by carrying more speed and doing the big jump. And now look, I got a bit of a gap to the guys in front of me now, because maybe I got a little bit distracted by all the action that was happening around me. So now I'm trying to build up my speed again and protect the inside here coming to this really tight turn. This was also the first time that I ever tried to corner this tight on this turn. I didn't realize they were going to use that line in the race. And then here on this jump here, there's also, you see, I almost take the low line on the far right again. There's like this really low line, but it looks too slippery, so I was cautious. Maybe if I had more practice time, I could have learned those lines. And now look, I passed the 2nd place guy around the outside of this turn, and this was also interesting. I didn't even know it was possible to pass around the outside on that turn. But there was a bit more of a chance to give it a little bit of throttle on that line, and that's what I did. So here, let's see it from the outside. So now we're gonna watch a replay of the official live stream from the event with the professional camera crew and the professional commentator, and maybe I'll translate a little bit along the way.
การแข่งขันเลยครับ
เอาละครับมาแล้วครับรุ่นนี้ครับจับตาดูให้ดีครับใครจะออกเป็นผู้นำครับโอ้โหมาแล้ว
And
ครับ
congratulations to my friend number 54, P.
หมายเลข
He gets the whole shot here.
ภูวนัยวจีดีนั่นสิตามมาด้วยปรีชาวิสารโรจน์และก็โทบี้
And then the commentator just mentioned that in 2nd place is Vitsarut, and I'm in 3rd place.
ตามด้วย7028
เอาละครับเกมรุ่นนี้ก็เริ่มมันอีกครั้งหนึ่งครับเกมการแข่งขันก็เริ่มที่จะมันอีกแล้วครับนี่ฮะผู้นำณขณะนี้ครับสำหรับผู้ในวัจดีครับช่องพรีสิริยนต์โกอุสาวห้าวคาวาซากิอันดามัน
And look now, I get passed on this jump by the guy who's eventually going to be leading the race. And he just had those lines dialed in better than me. Taking those jump lines at the very edge of the jump, you know, on the far right in this case. And now look, I passed the guy who doesn't jump the big jump because I cleared the big jump combo, and then I just passed him there, you see. So I'm also moving forward in the field, and then soon I will pass to get into 2nd place in about half a lap. So here we're coming down the long straight.
โทฟี่ครับอยู่ในตำแหน่งที่3ครับแม่น้ำอึดน้ำทนในตอนนี้ก็กรมหลวงนะฮะจะพยายามที่จะขึ้นไปครับแต่ยังไม่ได้นะครับเอาแล้วครับเกมเปลี่ยนครับวัชรินทร์ขัดจรนิดมาแล้วอยู่ในตำแหน่งที่2ครับ
เอาแล้วครับวัชรินทร์ปาดขึ้นไปเป็นอันดับที่1
And we got a new leader. His name is Wacharin, and he will be the winner of the race.
สำหรับวัชรินทร์ไม่มีลดลาวาศอกกันเลยทีเดียวครับวัชรินทร์ขึ้นมาแล้วฮะ หลังจากที่โอ้โหใช้ความพยายามนะกับตำแหน่งที่ 2 เป็นพัวใน
And look here, I passed the second place guy around the outside, like I talked about on the GoPro. And then basically I'll just stay in second place for the rest of the race. And I don't know if you watched it a split second in the turn, I actually skidded out the rear a bit because I was a bit urgent to get away. And the same here, you see, I skid around the rear because I'm impatient trying to pull away from the second place guy because I know how fast he is or can be. So you can see I'm actually losing traction on the rear, and then I'm correcting that mistake on the following laps, being a bit more patient with the throttle so I don't end up on the ground like another rider did earlier. Now let's jump straight to the finish of the race and watch the finish line here. So here we got the winner coming over the finish line in first place, and I'm just coming a little bit later in second place here. You can see he had quite a good lead, so he definitely deserved that win.
ก็คือโทบี้ครับพี่เลี้ยงรับรถเลยครับ
Actually, it's hard to describe how happy and relieved I was to get over the finish line in second place because I had been sick and I almost cancelled with my sponsor, but I wanted to make my sponsor happy, so I went anyway and just did my best, and everything turned out really well. So just remember that sometimes if you're facing difficulties and health problems, sometimes you can get through it, especially if you have the support of the people around you, and also while you listen to your body and just see what your body can actually do and then adjust accordingly. So overall, really happy with this, and now getting ready to get up on the podium. Again, very happy and very relieved. And I also learned a few things that I can go home and improve on for the next race, such as spotting and practicing those creative jump lines. And also I could have run a different bike setup, like a softer setup, because it was surprisingly slippery. On the night track, you know, it didn't dry out like tracks normally do in daytime, so I had to get used to riding in permanent slick, like almost greasy slippery conditions. But overall a really good motocross track and much better than if it was dusty. Now let's watch the last lap finish line jump here.
และเป็นสุวิทย์เลี้ยงคงครับอันดับที่ 4 ครับสุรเชษฐ์เพชรยืนคงครับและอันดับ 5 ครับอันดับ 5 กลายเป็นพิเชษฐ์พึ่งแรงครับโอ้โห
ผมเห็นคุณแต่ก็ผมคิดโอ้ผมไม่จริงลิงมานี่เพราะว่าคุณขับเร็วมาก
และที่อยู่
So I just told the winner that when I saw how he rode, that I was pretty sure I wasn't gonna win that day, just to let him know that he was the best guy today.
Good day at the office.
Most are an ex-pro, ex-champion of younger.
Yeah, so I'm very happy to get second place. And also I
เลย
didn't
ครับ
have
ขึ้นเลยครับ
second place in the
ขึ้นเลย
race.
ครับถ้าท่านขึ้นช้าเราจะตัดภาพไปหน้าเวทีท่านจะไม่มีภาพรับรางวัลทันทีนะครับนะครับนักแข่งขึ้นเลยครับให้ไวเลยครับให้ไวเลยครับนะครับรุ่นผล8แดก4ครับ
So here I'm talking with the fourth place guy. His name is Chang Chet. I'm talking about how he was trying to pass me but skidded out and fell down because it was so slippery. And you know, it's fun to just talk about these things and laugh about it afterwards. You know, we're friends off the track, but on the track we're competitors. We train together in the normal weekdays or on Sundays, and then it's fun to stand up on the podium after a good battle, you know. And here I get the trophy, and then the trophy for the winner, and then we have to hold up the trophies. So I just look around how people they hold up the trophies. You see there, I just noticed, okay, we hold it like this today for the photo shoot, because sometimes we hold the trophies up with 2 hands over the head, so there's like 2 different ways of doing it.
แดก4โยกมาน้ำจืดครับกังรังระนอง
And then it was time to take a few photos. Here I got a photo with the winner, and here with Mr. Sotjo Dang, who is the top government official supporting the race. So big thank you, and also thank you to Mr. U for helping organizing everything.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay, there's probably some money in here. Let's go back and find out how much.
Okay, so we got the job done. Second place, I'm really happy with that because I was both sick and I also know that some of the other guys, they're really, really good. But I was super happy to beat some of the guys that I never beat before. That was super cool. In any case, thank you so much for watching and remember to click follow on Orbiter Villa Town Phuket and buy a villa if you want a nice place to stay in Phuket or rent a villa with orbitervillas.com. So again, big thanks to my sponsor and see you on the next race.